welcome back. As you can see, I've got the double doors open, so that can only mean one thing. Trying to sort this bloody workshop out. Well, make it back to more like a workshop, I should say. Yeah, so I didn't realise how many little bits of bloody copper there is, bits of brass and all that sort of crap to sort through. But I've got a bit of a plan of what I want to do. This bench has got to go over here. I'll move some stuff already, but this bench has got to go there next to me brass bin. My bin full of brass, I wish. You've got a little bit on the bottom. The cable drum, well, that's where everything's fairly empty. I need to move stuff around and move this engine. It's been sitting up here for 3 years. But I thought it'd be an ideal day. It's supposed to be nice, but it's just been raining. So yeah, I started loading it onto the tarpaulin, but yeah. Right, I'll just explain to you the plan. Well, I'll explain why I've changed the plan. If you're an old viewer, season 1, when we started building stuff and that in here, you'll notice a couple of things I wanted, a couple of tools I wanted, and I picked one up the other day from a job we was doing, and it needs to come in here. I mean, I don't think I've got a use for it really. Well, I can make a use for it, but yeah. So I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll know it's one of the things I wanted when I was doing projects, and you'll see it. You'll see it when it's done. But yeah, so I'm thinking of putting this bench here. Well, I can put it on. I don't know if I want it too close to the door because I don't want to get it too wet, but you know it's like it gets damp anywhere and everywhere in here. So yes, we'll go there. That bench, what I've just putting together, that is a pain in the arse. It just gets covered in shit and it never gets cleared off, and you can't work on it because of the amount of crap on there. The engine is there for Project Charlene. Obviously I don't need that anymore. There's the engine down there underneath for the Westie, and it's basically just full of crap where you pull bits in and you've got little bits of brass to take off for stuff, little bits and that, and because I'm doing other stuff it never gets done. So need a massive clear up, but at the same time I've been looking at things like this and I'm thinking, I'll just cut the copper off of it. What about all the other little bits at the alley on either side? Is it a winter project? Really need to get them done, but you know how it is. They just get full of shit. This place just get full of shit, and I've still got NPCs to strip. Yeah, but where do you start? It's just been raining again since the last bit of film, the beginning bit of film. But yeah, we'll have a sort out. Plus, I'm still trying to get the garden done. Oh, look there! That's a bit of a clue to what I'm bringing into here. You like on there? Yeah, good. Yeah. Got a thing for tarpaulins. Yeah. Bloody daft dog. Another thing I've got to sort out is the toolboxes. That's one of the toolboxes I've had that years. I don't know how many years, that little thing there. That's the first box I give Louis, I think. And then the blue one is Louis. See all the crap in that's at the top of Louis. I was looking for some bits the other day. But the blue one's Louis, so when he finally gets around the felt in the shed roof, yeah, when you find it, that will go in there, and I think that little one can go in there, and that just leave me with these two boxes. I'll show you another toolbox in a minute, what I've got for Jordan. But yeah, so I only need them. They're pretty much empty, to be honest with you now, because my spanners are all over here. I've got not fine tools on my bench all the time, and Louis lost most of them in the garden somewhere. Christ knows where he loses them. But yeah, so I've got to sort them out. I don't know what to do with this parts wash, and that crap up there has been on there for months. But yeah, I've got to clean my boots. But yeah, as you can see, when you come from here, look, that's how it looks. It's pretty awful. But like stuff like that, I can't get to it. I can't get to my welder behind me. I can't get to that. So I need to get my welder. I'm thinking of putting my welder up there and the compressor. Because behind my chair, I've got two of the mud rail wheels still. There's a seat there what needs to be chucked. My welder, and underneath that is the arc welder down the bottom as well, and the big on the top. And I can't see what you can see, but I'm guessing there should be a 50 litre compressor down there. And like I say, you've got my motocross stand with the engine, and that needs to go out. Obviously I'll keep me lift, but need to get rid of that engine, and then there's all that gear and you can't use it. Same with that, my motorbike lift. I mean, it's a handy bench, but do I repair the seals in it? And then, I don't know what to do with it, to be honest with you. We'll just flog it. Yeah, it's a handy bench, but look, it just ends up with shit on top of it. I mean, that plasma cutter's been up there for years, sitting up there for years, and like I say, I can't use it because all my gear, like the compressor is buried. So, well, in saying that, I have got the airline is here, so I can use the airline, and that will reach most of the way up the garden. But yeah, it's the stupid little things that take the time. Plus, every little thing, because with micro scrapping, every little thing's got something on it, so you can't just pick it up, chuck it in the van and dump it. I know some people have said it. Oh, I'll just get all that and chuck in it, but that's where your money is. On the old micro scrapping side. Here's that other sort of tool chest I was on about. You see me pick up two of these, well, they're mill units really, the other day in another video. But I picked this one up, up, what job we're doing. So in theory, the other ones will fit on top of that. But what I might do is, I think one's a Clark's one, so I might keep the Clark one for myself, and then you'll have another set of drawers. Like I say, that'll be going to Jordan. Yeah, the only thing I haven't got is the wheels for this one. But I must be able to get a set of wheels for it from somewhere. A set of casters. It's pretty neat, isn't it? And got myself a little trolley as well. So that might come in handy. I know there's a lot of mess there, but have you noticed there's something missing? Yeah, I finally pulled the wheelbarrow out. I've been putting me little bits in with bits of scrap, when I strip bits down. I mean, rubbish in, everything. I think everything's gone in it. Oh, as you can see, it's all done, look. I had to move that over there in the end because trying to fight around it to get all the crap out was unbelievable. But I think it's about four or five mouse boxes down here, poison. Well, I don't think it did a thing. The bottom of the bench has gone rusty, but everything's been leaned against it. It holds the damp in. But, so that's quite old now, so I ain't done bad. But yeah, I can concentrate on just sorting it. It's easier to sort it like this. But yeah. And it weren't a bastard to do on my own either, really. So this is the next day. I've been out here about, I don't know, 5-6 hours. Went through the barrow, picked loads of crap out of there, but been underneath the bench. I just finished stuff, putting stuff in. So I've got very loads of stuff, filled the dustbin up. Just rubbish bits of crap, Doesn't look much different on camera, I suppose, to what's gone down here, but I've sorted loads of stuff out as I've gone. That's what I thought would be the easiest way. I don't know, because it's taken a bloody long time to go through everything, like micro scrapping stuff. Clean the bench, what you can see, because I've stuck a new toy there. Right, so this is the new toy. It's a little router mill. Yeah, it's only a very small one, but should be able to do something with it. When we was doing the projects, I would have gone for something a little bit bigger, not much bigger, but a little bit bigger. But this is okay to play with. I was working out the other night, I think it's 30 years since I did any work with lathes, and probably 35 years since, no, 32, 33 years since I last used a mill, a proper mill, big one. So yeah, it's been a long time. So this is ideal to have a little play with, just to see if I can still remember things and that. But the bloke used to use it for model railways and dolls' houses. So yeah, nice little bit of kit, and there's loads of little bits with it, and some lathe stuff as well. Apparently there was 7 lathes that went, and I missed out on that, but they didn't take some of the bits. So like there's a few chucks and bits and pieces behind it. It's all, yeah, I've got a mouse elsewhere as well. So yeah, nice little bit of kit. And when you're given it, you can't complain, can you? So we'll have a proper look at it another time. Maybe in this video, but maybe in another video. Right, I'm absolutely shattered. It don't look nothing. I've just pushed it back, and it don't look like I moved anything. But I have been out here all afternoon. It's about 7 o'clock now, and it keeps raining. I'm getting really pissed off with it. Oh dear. And it's quite funny when I watch this back. I know people don't understand me anyway, but I'm having a job because I've lost my tooth. I finally lost my tooth. I've been playing me up since Christmas. So the words are coming out even worse. Oh, I'm knackered. Right. Anyway, I'm going to come back to it in the morning. I've got to put a load of stuff in yet, so I don't get too wet. I'll do that off camera. I'll be back tomorrow. I think it's going to take me a week to do, to be honest with you. But some bigger stuff to chuck out of the way now. And a lot of the little bits I'm going to just have to chuck them in a scrap pile and maybe get a load or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do, because I really don't want to spend this week in here clearing this, because I do want to get that garden done. I've got 2 weeks. I don't think the barbecue's happening, by the way. But I've still got I want to get it done, so I've given myself that time, 2 weeks. So yeah, but I'm bringing more and more stuff in. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but that's life, isn't it? Goes with the job, I suppose. It goes with the job. Anyway, right, I'll see you in the morning. I've just had a bit of an idea. Jordan is coming down next week. So I haven't seen him since Christmas 2020. Last time I seen him. So he's coming down next week. I might get him to do the shed with Louis. Felt that roof, and then the toolboxes can come out. So if I can clear the centre of this bit over the next, say, 2 days. Don't forget, we've got racing coming up as well for the BMX on the other channel. So I don't want to be too late on that day. So for the next couple of days I can get this middle bit done. They can do that. Louis and Jordan can do the shed roof over the weekend. And we've got training on Saturday, and then toolboxes can come out. Plan, isn't it? It's a plan. I'm at Braintree train station. Nice little station, isn't it? Pretty about the window beans a day. Yeah, I'm at Braintree train station to pick up Jordan, so he should be here pretty soon. He's just coming in. So I thought I'd see if I can film it so the kids can see it. I had sort of planned to film it further up. The taxi's parked in the way. So he's moved now, like there he is. Just coming. should be coming up here soon. There you go. Nearly missed it because Charlie phoned me up to say the train was coming. Not like I was going to miss it, is it? You know. If you got that train, the railway line ends here, but if you keep going, follow it along, it takes you down just now Flitch Way. You see the train pull up, and you didn't see Jordan get off or nothing. And I didn't film him when he was down here. But Louis, Jordan and myself, we done the shed roof. I'm just giving a quick look through because we've moved a few bits. Still got to put this box, the blue box, in the shed, or Louis' shed now, and so we'll clean a few bits off of that. There might be a few bits missing off of there, and Jordan sat in here and took a few things apart. He was only down for a couple of days, and we've done a few bits with me. And like I said, we've done the shed roof. I'll show you that in a minute. Heidi's just painting it as, at the moment. So yeah, when next door's finished with the lawnmower, I'll go and show you the shed roof. So the shed roof is done. I've just got to trim up along the bottom, sort that out. That's as far as we've got. But yeah, and the back of it, the paint, this was already done, but she touched up a bit here. But she wants to do the hedge first. See, the kids have been writing on the doors and stuff. Yeah, so don't read it if you don't like bad language. And then the grandkids went and scribbled all over it. So, but it's getting there. We've left it a couple of days just to dry out because it's so wet inside, and the floor's covered in mushrooms, and yeah, so it's got well wet. But like I said, I've just got to do this edge and then sort some bits out on it. But it's getting there. I'm always ready for him to put his toolbox in. But yeah, as soon as Luke gets out of bed, he can actually do that. Got to sort my scrap pile out next, I think, because obviously everything got pulled out and that's all copper down. There's bits of copper pipe, there's bits of alley and copper. Just where we pulled stuff out. This is against the shed. More scrap and rubbish. But yeah. But I've got some more tools as well that we picked up from a job you haven't seen yet, and I'll do them in the next video. But yeah, I think it's long enough for this load of crap. So yeah, I'll let you go. Remember, it's okay not to be okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye.